Jonah was in the same straits as Moses was, man. Right? He was compelled to push the word, man. Because he had to go through the trials. He thought he could escape. He was on the boat, catching all that hell. And basically, we're in America. America represents that same ship that Jonah was on, man. All catching that tempest and everything. And then he went to one place, to another place, and then he was in the fish's belly. So he was catching hell there too, right?
That's right. And it says, through faith he kept the Passover and the sprinkling of blood, lest he that destroyed the firstborn should touch them. By faith they passed through the Red Sea as by dry land, which the Egyptians essaying to do were drowned in. By faith the walls of Jericho fell down after they were compassed about 7 days. By faith the harlot Rahab perished not with them that believed not, when she had received the spies with peace. And what shall I more say? For the time would fail me to tell of Gideon, and of Barak, and of Samson, and of Jephthah, and of David also, and Samuel, and of the prophets, who through faith subdued kingdoms, wrought righteousness, obtained promises, stopped the mouth of lions, quenched the violence of fire, escaped the edge of the sword, out of weakness were made strong.
All of these men that you're hearing about, these men had confidence in Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. They had faith, right? That's what confidence means.
Yeah,
Con meaning with, and Finance meaning faith.
Made strong, waxed valiant in fight, turned to flight the armies of the aliens. Strangers.
Yes.
Women received their dead raised to life again, and others were tortured, not accepting deliverance, that they might obtain a better resurrection. And others had trial of cruel mockings and scourging, yea, moreover, of bonds and imprisonment. They were stoned. They were sworn asunder, which means they were cut into pieces. Were tempted, were slain with the sword. They wandered about in sheepskin and goatskin, being destitute, afflicted and tormented, of whom the world was not worthy. They wandered in deserts and in mountains and in dens and caves of the earth, and these all, having obtained a good report through faith, received not the promises.
So those men, they didn't get mansions when they're, in this carnal, this destitute state that we're in. They didn't receive no mansion. Fucking, they had to live like a bunch of Ninja Turtles, but living in the sewers is, type of lifestyle, because that happened to Jeremiah. Remember, you got thrown in a pit.
Oh yeah,
A well.
Yeah, you got thrown in a well. That's crazy. Yeah. That's heavy. And it says,
the sewers is nothing new. Like in where was it? Let me see which. I think it's Megiddo. There's a sewer under that. There's a water system that travels under there. That's one of our refuges, our fortresses. But that's conquered by our enemies now. But all of the way how these cities are set up and underneath them and stuff like that, that's all our design, man.
And it says, and these all, having obtained a good report through faith, received not the promise. Yahweh having provided some better thing for us, that they without us should not be made perfect. Now that's the end of the chapter.
Right. The whole moral of the whole story is, you better have faith, man. You better seek it. But secret, but it's a gift that you have to obtain from Yahweh. You gotta ask for that. If you don't have it, you can ask for it. Most I can give it to you. But wisdom is gonna try you out.
Yeah, to see if you're worthy of it.
Yeah, because it tells you that in Ecclesiasticus and the Apocrypha. It tells you that she tries you out, man. Just like a woman you deal with physically, that woman tries you out. This woman's watching you when you don't even see she's watching you, man. She knows your favorite thing, this and that, after time, and she knows your fucking routine. And anytime you change your routine, she gets on you.
That's right. Those are words. Right? Routine and words, they go together. So you got to be firm when you come in and say it like it is. Stay with it.
Even though that woman has no wisdom, you know, that wisdom doesn't sit well with a woman, but she's you know, she's a crafty person, man.
Yeah, left-handed wisdom loves her.
Yep.
Yeah, that was it on that.
It's 8:32. Are we closing up on there?
No, go to
Keep- go to
45.
that?
45.
Okay, so this is okay, I'll start with Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 11. Wisdom is good with an inheritance, and by it there is profit to them that see the sun. For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense, but the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it.
That's a bunch of confusion. Don't pay attention.
Okay. We're gonna break that down.
Read it again.
Read it again.
All right, so this is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 11. Wisdom is good with an inheritance, and by it there is profit to them that see the sun.
And the sun is basic understanding, man. It's a light, right? And we're the one that are given understanding about the scriptures. It's not in churches, not in your mosques, right? Grandma don't have it, right? It started with their elders and apostles, man. Apostles and elders, all right? Out of the GMS.
Well, women only got the wisdom of the world, man. Right? Ungodly things, and that doesn't rest with us, man. Fuck that. Like, it's good to know of them things, but that's not the real wisdom, man. That tarnishes, man. That's why they always got to come up with a new fucking lie, right? To cover up their actions.
Yeah, and the word there is inheritance.
Well, the heritage is truth. You know, it's given unto men. That's why the scriptures, when the scripture says about Moses said he calls his men as his pastor. Yeah. So you men, and then going back to Isaiah, what 4 and chapter 4 about the men are the precious wedge of Ophir, man. Right?
And Revelation
Precious
says,
gold.
104,000 are men.
Yep. That's right.
And with that inheritance that he wants
Said
to
men.
redeem from here.
You know?
That's the main thing.
Not no trannies, no nothing like that. You know, people who are gonna try and switch up the script on us. Man, we, you know, the spirit of Yahweh dwelleth with us, man.
Filled
No?
with vaccines and chip.
That's right. And you're not gonna get the wisdom of the Most High by getting the chip, because they're gonna push that shit too, right? About you can download these books and you're gonna know this and that. You will never forget anything.
That's true.
You're gonna be a goddamn sheeple, man. A super sheeple. You want to be bionic, man, and all that nonsense. Get that shit out of here, man.
$6 million man.
Your reward after from getting that chip is a motherfucking nuclear missile, man. No doubt about it.
Bam.
Bam. That's right.
Chips. The ultimate chip from, because those are programmed by chips by the angel's hand, if I'm to say, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Wow. I got a quick precept on the term inheritance. This is foundational scripture. This is Exodus 15 and 17. It says, "Thou shalt bring them in and plant them in the mountain of thine inheritance, in the place, O Yahweh, power which thou hast made, for thee to dwell in the sanctuary, O Yahweh, which thy hands have established." So we rehearsed this in the ancient world when the sanctuary system was there, right? As a great sign.
And I'm just bringing that up using the term inheritance. But the inheritance really there was us, that the Lord delivered. And he was encouraging you that he is our power. And that sanctuary, Yahushua, was that, when you couldn't see him, he was the mercy seat, that ark of his testament in that sanctuary. And now, you bring it forward so many thousands of years now, right, in the final rehearsal, and we understand that, yes, we're still that inheritance, right? And Yahushua